Today we'll be working on strengthening your core. Let's get into it. We're moving into inchworms. Start standing on one side of your mat. You're going to fold forward, rounding your spine, soften the knees as you need to, and walk it out to a high plank. From there, walking your feet slowly towards your hands, just as close as you can. Stand up and repeat the movement for 45 seconds. So letting your back round, opening up in the spine and the back of the legs, holding in that high plank for a second, and then walking your feet towards your hands before you stand up. All right, and time's up. Come back to center. We're moving into jumping jacks. Standing centered on your mat, hop your legs out, bring your arms up, and then back in center, repeating for 30 seconds. Your option, if you can't jump, is to alternate stepping the leg out side to side. All right, and time's up. Back to center. We're moving into a toe walk with the dumbbells. So standing on one edge of your mat, pushing up onto the balls of your feet, holding up, you're going to walk the length of your mat, come back down, switch, and go the other way, repeating for 45 seconds. So staying up onto your toes or the balls of the feet, really targeting into the calves. Tension between the shoulder blades, chest is up nice and tall. All right, and time's up. Come back to center and relax. We're moving into a march with a mini band. Placing the band around the widest part of both feet. You're going to walk your feet about shoulder width apart. From here, hands wherever is comfortable. You're going to alternate, driving one knee up, having the toes flexed to the shin, set it back down where it was, and repeat on the other side. We're going to alternate for 45 seconds. Focus on a slight pause when you draw that knee up, really focusing on those hip flexors, lifting the knee. All right, and time's up. Remove the band and come back to center. We're moving into an alternating mountain climber. So coming into a high plank position, hands underneath the shoulders, balls of the feet, driving the heels back and tucking the hips down. From here, bringing the same knee to elbow, so right to right, place it back into the high plank, then bring that same knee to the opposite elbow and back. Then we're going to repeat on the other side. So same knee to elbow, back to center, and then knee to opposite elbow. Alternating your sides for 45 seconds. You want to be looking straight down in between your hands. All right, time's up. Come back to center on your mat. We're moving into windshield wipers. Lying on your back, you're gonna have your arms straight out from the shoulders, upper body is relaxed. From here, bring your knees up to 90, flexing the toes to the shin, and then drawing those legs together. You wanna press your back down into the mat so there's no space, and then you're gonna let your legs fall towards one side. Really feel that oblique grab as you bring them back to center, and repeat on the other side. We're gonna repeat this for 45 seconds. Your option is just to limit the range of motion, so just go down as far as you can with the legs so that you know you can use that core to bring it back up to center, and really focus on driving that back down into the mat. All right, time's up. Come back up to center. We're moving into a dumbbell plank tap. So you're gonna place your dumbbell vertical right at the top of your mat, coming into a plank position. You wanna set your hands up that if you were to reach for the dumbbell, your arm can be extended. So once you have that position, hands underneath the shoulders, up on the balls of the feet, press back through the heels, tuck the hips under, draw the belly button in. We're gonna alternate tapping that dumbbell with the palm on each hand for 45 seconds. So just alternating your sides. The goal is to stay as still and as stable as you can, so you don't want those hips or your body to rock side to side. Something that can help too is taking a slightly wider stance, keeping those hips tucked. It can help you stay stable. All right, time's up. Come back to center on your mat. We're moving into a tabletop press. So coming into position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, feet are relaxed. From here, you're gonna spread your hands and your fingers nice and wide. You wanna think about grabbing onto the floor, so driving your fingers into the ground and bending your finger joints. Having that slight bend, continue to press into the fingers and try to lift your palms slightly off the ground, and then relax back down. Grab back onto the ground, lift the palms, and repeat this movement for 45 seconds. So the more weight you have forward, the harder it is. The further back, the easier it is. So you can adjust according to what your hands can do. So you might be feeling this right into the palms and the hands as well as the wrists. All right, time's up. Go ahead and relax. Back on your mat. We're moving into a side plank pendulum. So on your mat, you're gonna have one elbow underneath your shoulder, then drawing the knee so it's in line with your body and pushing up. So we're anchoring from the knee on the bottom one. Again, elbow underneath the shoulder. You're gonna feel that bottom glute and oblique work to press your hip up. From here, top leg is straight, toes are forward. You are swinging forward and back from the hip. So keeping that leg straight, not bending the knee. We're gonna repeat this movement for 30 seconds. So again, you're feeling the bottom glute and oblique from pressing up, and then that top hip from lifting that leg, and then glute as you extend back and squeeze. So really a lot of full body going on here. All right, time's up on that side. Go ahead and switch. So pressing up first, raise the leg. We're going forward and back for 30 seconds. All right, time's up. Come back to center on your mat. The hard work is over. Let's get ready to cool down. Next, we're going to stretch out the neck. So seated comfortable on your mat, take one hand with the fingers extended and walking them out away from the body. Just so that arm is extended, you're still sitting upright. From here, relax your shoulders down and tilt your ear off to the opposite shoulder. We're going to hold for 30 seconds. Okay, time's up. Back to center and switch to the other side. Walk the fingers out, arm is extended, shoulders down, and ear to shoulder, holding for 30 seconds. All right, time's up. Just relax back at center. We're moving into a knee hug. So lying on your back on your mat, drawing your knees into your chest and then squeezing them, whether you're wrapping your arms or grabbing and holding and squeezing those knees into your chest. From here, stay in that position and gently rock side to side for 45 seconds. Just take it nice and slow and gentle. We're looking to release tension throughout the back. All right, time's up. Release your legs and come back to a comfortable seated position. That's all for today. Great work, and we'll see you tomorrow.